Good morning, Cryptoverse. October 22nd, 170 billion in the cap. Things are looking awesome. And you'll notice I'm on a different page of the coin market cap today. This is because I want to talk about a few things. And I see guys making videos about Bitconnect trying to explain how and why it is a Ponzi. And they are still trying to explain this at this stage of the game, okay? With no explanation, how Bitconnect made it to top 10. No explanation of how it is becoming the largest crypto community in the space. How they are able to pay these 1% fees. They have to be taking it from the new users to give to the old users. And, listen, to some extent, there could be some validity to that. But I want to disprove a few things if I can take the moment here to do some math for everyone. Okay? Bitconnect, everyone, no one really takes into account the fact that Bitconnect has its own exchange. All right? It's a built-in exchange. And those exchange fees, where do they go? They go right back to Bitconnect. Okay? So let that sink in for a minute. Your average exchange fee in the crypto space is 0.025%, a quarter of a percent. Okay? Now, in Bitconnect, if you take out the largest loans, what are your bonuses for the largest loans? Let's go back here. Let's look. All right. So this would be a quarter of 1% right here. Okay? You would have to do more than a $10,010 loan, up to $100,000. This is the amount they earn on every single transaction in their exchange. Now, how many of these loans do you actually think there are? I would venture to bet 90% of all the loans in Bitconnect are here with no daily guarantee. All right? And those with no daily guarantee, as you can see on a day like today, Bitconnect will profit solely off of their exchange fees. Okay? They're going to turn a profit, and they're going to turn that profit in Bitcoin. Now think about that for a second. Let that sink in. All right? They're getting Bitcoin every day from every transaction, every fee. Think about that. What you own here with Bitconnect, you essentially own a percentage of a fairly large trading exchange because they are sharing with you the exchange fees that they earn as a company. It is part of everything that they do. All right? No one in any area of the YouTube space ever takes this into account when making a video or calling Bitconnect a Ponzi. They are not a Ponzi. They are a business. They conduct business. They earn money as a business. They redistribute that money back to the users. Now, for just 1 second, let's take the loans totally out of the equation. All right? They're making 0.25% off of every transaction in the system. Okay? In October, they are at 312, just say $313 million. That's $782,500 earned just from the exchange, just in the first 20 plus days of October. So let's just round that to $1 million a month. So now $1 million a month in exchange fees in Bitcoin. Letting that sink in for a second. All right. Now, not only do we have the coin rise over the past, let's look at the past year of Bitcoin. Not only we'll just take the Bitconnect coin rise out of the equation for now. Okay? Let's look at $1 million a month in Bitcoin over the past, let's just go from July when the price was $2,700. So that $1 million a month is now $2+ million a month in Bitcoin holdings. All the Bitcoin earned back here has doubled. Right? So, are we grasping that yet? Okay, $1 million a month in Bitcoin revenue is a whole lot more money every day you get to hold that Bitcoin. Now, we still aren't going to factor in the 1% loans. We're not even factoring that in yet. Okay? We're just looking as a company. So they're earning $1 million a month in Bitcoin just from their exchange. Okay? Now, not even taking into account the coin price growth yet, we're just going to look at the staking. The coin stakes at 8% a month. I believe it was staking at 10% per month a while back. So you can see that just in staking alone and interest from their internal exchange, I would venture to bet they have more than enough money to pay 1% on the loans. But why would they have to take internal money to do this when the coin itself is up, I want to say, 2,000%? Like, just think about it for a second. Think about it, understand it. I know so many people want to call this a Ponzi, and so many people want it to fail, and so many people are just, they're going out of their way to try and find the flaws. Okay? Why not just look at this for what it is? We could be on the doorstep of a totally new paradigm in crypto. And Bitconnect is opening the door. Okay? Now, just take an unbiased look at all these factors. Don't even think about the 1% per day. If you want to add in the 1% a day after all of that, hey, add it in. But out of that 1% a day, do you think the average user is converting Bitconnect to Bitcoin or vice versa more than 4 times a day? Or on average, at least 2 times per day? So you stack 0.25% on the average number of transactions. And I've already shown you how they could make $1 million a month. $1 million a month just on exchange fees. I'm sure it's more, but just for the sake of arguing, that's why I put that out there. So, $1 million a month. $33,000 a day just in exchange fees. All right? So, the worry is not at earning those kind of monies. Now, don't forget, the bigger the system gets, the more exchange fees you're going to have. Okay? So, not even worrying whether they can sustain the 1% payout, obviously they can. Or we wouldn't still be here on October 21st explaining to people the black and white of Bitconnect. It is simple math, folks. That's all it is. Simple math. Okay? Yes, they restrict the supply due to the fact you have to take loans. Yes, that increases the coin price because supply and demand. We understand all that. But what people do not understand is how much Bitconnect earns solely on its business models. And now they will be introducing the smart card. Don't forget about transaction fees. They will be introducing the marketplace. Once again, keep in mind those transaction fees, an entire ecosystem of Bitconnect where they earn transaction fees on everything that goes on in their ecosystem, right? They have the gold. Whoever has the gold makes the rules. They are making their own rules. They are sharing their business with everyone involved. They are creating a community space revolving around this cryptocurrency, and they are succeeding at it. Regardless of what some of you people may think, this is already a success story. Okay? So, can it sustain? Absolutely. People are trying now desperately to put a time limit on Bitconnect. Maybe it only lasts another year. Maybe it only lasts another 2 years. Maybe it only lasts another 5 years. You know, does it really matter, guys, if it only lasts another 5 years? Like, really? Are you planning on being in this space more than 5 years from now? No. No. You would have made your millions and you would have exited the space. Okay? It also goes back to everyone saying, wow, if you put $100 in here, you're going to have $1 billion in 3 years. Think about that statement just for 1 second and think about all the people whose lives are currently being changed with Bitconnect. Okay? These people have very little amount of money. How many stories do we hear of lottery winners winning the lottery and then 2 years later they're absolutely broke? All right? There's a reason for that. And the same reason applies here. No one who's investing $100 into Bitconnect right now will be able to withstand the pressure of reinvesting potentially tens of thousands of dollars per day without taking the money out. They will not continue to drive their beat up, old school piece of crap car back and forth to their 9 to 5, slaving and slinging things and saying, would you like fries with that? They're not going to do that if they're making $10,000 or $20,000 a day from Bitconnect and reinvesting 100% of it. I mean, just think about how stupid that statement is on the face of it. No one is going to do that. That is irrelevant. That's an irrelevant factor in all of this. Yes, you may have a very small percentage of people who has the will and the power to be able to make it to the finish line. But the majority of the people, and we always have to think in majorities because most people follow the herd, will not be able to hold that long with that much money continually risking it in the market. Absolutely not. Maybe 1 in a million will be able to get to the finish line. Everyone else will be cashing out. And that's really the crux of it. You can theorize or you can postulate or you can come up with what ifs. It's all I hear about Bitconnect. What if this and what if that? Well, when this happens, then what if this happens? And it's all crap. It's all speculation. That's all it is. Everything they've done so far has proven itself. Think about all the people who were saying what if back in May. Guarantee many of those, I'll bet if I go into YouTube now and I look at people who called Bitconnect a scam back in April and May, I'll bet they have Bitconnect links under their videos. How much you want to bet? I mean, I'm not going to do it in this video just, for the sake of doing it. But it just begs the question. Have they come out publicly and expressed that they were wrong and apologized to everyone that they could potentially have shied away from this platform and gaining the financial freedom that everybody's looking for every day? Have they done that? I seriously, seriously doubt it. I would love to scroll my YouTube page one day and see a video that says, Bitconnect, we're sorry, we warned you against it. That would be amazing. But it's not going to happen because nobody likes to be wrong. Okay? Nobody likes to be wrong. This company's building an infrastructure where they're sharing the money with everyone every day. Sharing the staking, sharing the lending, sharing the transaction fees, sharing everything. Okay? That's what it's all about, people. If you're uncomfortable putting a ton of money in Bitconnect, throw $100 in it and let it ride. No different than going to the casino and putting $100 on red and saying spin the wheel. You have nothing, zero to lose in doing that. So think about it for a second. Think about what's really going on here. And then you will understand a little more about Bitconnect and what's really happening. Let's take a look at yesterday's video, just because I have to give away some Bitconnect, as I will do now every day. I was here checking out Jedi's response to Sunny, which, to be perfectly honest, this was sort of what spurred today's video, because, Jedi speaks the truth all the time, 100% of the time. And, I see guys like Sunny make these precautionary, sky is falling, get out while you can, end of the world type of scenarios for everyone, okay? But they always do it sort of out the side of their neck. And if anybody knows what that means all they're after is video views, Bitconnect video views, right? Because I will guarantee Sunny has a link to Bitconnect. So, you have to think for a second about the hypocrisy of a channel like this. Listen, I don't hate the player, it's just the game. So everyone can do their thing, everyone can make their money. But in the end, it's up to the crypto space to understand what they're being told and sort of see the truth behind it. So let's go to yesterday's video. Here's the Bitconnect conference. Could look at that, but I won't bother. I think everybody knows the conference is going on. We'll see all kinds of cool stuff. Oh, look at that money. All right, so here we are, and there's just a lot of Bitcoin coming in. So let's look. I'm gonna work on a way to totally randomize this. I hate to appear to be biased in how I choose my winners. Someone said I only choose people at the top. Someone said I give rain checks. I mean, whatever. I don't care. We're just here giving away frickin' Bitconnect, right? You either make it or just giving away Bitconnect. That's all. Hello, East Coast. This is the third attempt to contact you regarding my bot purchase. Dave, you have been replied to, Dave. Check your email. Love your channel. Keep up the great work. Love you too. You forgot to give me your username. I posted a link asking people about another HIP. I was removed from the ECC. We don't allow spam. Please check with mods. See how easy that is? I've always been skeptical about Bitconnect, but hopefully you can change my mind. There we go. AAB 523. Let's see if I can change your mind. Right? Let's see what we got here. I don't see you in this account. We will move on and circle back. This guy said, confused on the accounts. Yes, I know I had an old account. Trying to push everyone to the new sponsor today. Let's take a look here. What was that username? Poldomi 2017. There he is. Well, I guess it would help to get his Bitconnect address. Put in a little extra for their $100 just to make sure. Alphanumeric characters. Am I missing something here? Let's make sure we have no spaces. And success. See? Even I can have spaces in my copy paste. Pick me, Crypto Hunter. Great work you're doing. Is this a real Nigerian prince? Can you make my first deposit and test? If it is, I'm going to reinvest more. All right, Mopo, let's take a look. I think we'll go ahead and give this guy some Bitconnect out of our hello, dear friend. Donate a little Bitcoin. Sorry, I don't give away Bitcoin. Check out Trevon. He gives away Bitcoin. I'm giving away Bitconnect. Here, another Bitcoin. Sorry, not doing it. Not yet, anyways. Biker 1231. Biker 1231 is here. Let's give Biker 1231 some Bitconnect out of the Big Daddy address. And give him 5-1. Send some coin. Always encrypt your wallets, people. Always password protect your stuff. And I'll go ahead and do one more. Payback double. I don't really want your money, Mr. Wilco. I really want to get in Bitconnect, trying to raise funds with mining using GPU. Yeah, you're definitely doing it the hard way, pal. But at least you're doing it, right? And here you are. So if you happen to get passed over, if there was something wrong, or something didn't look right, or something didn't work right, just enter again in the next video, guys. Some people get a little upset when they get passed over, or I go to put their information in and it doesn't work, or something of that nature. I mean, these are just giveaways. It's random. I don't, if there's a problem, I just move on to the next. I don't want to try and deduce what happened or what went wrong during a video, or anything like that. This is solely to just, turn people on to Bitconnect, keep everything going, and grow, right? Don't forget to stop in the community. Check the links below. Hopefully this video made sense for everyone. Hopefully this video, once again, calms some people down, because the fear is ridiculous. The FUD is ridiculous. People, just let it ride. You know what I mean? Just chill. Nobody has any chill around here. Everybody's just freaking out all the time. That's it for me. This is a long video today, much longer than I like to be, talking to everyone on YouTube. You guys don't need to hear my voice for the extent of 30 minutes. That's sort of ridiculous in my opinion. I can get my point across normally a lot faster. Give my money away. And all the time I spend in YouTube is less time I have in the community, giving away more money. All right? The goal is $1,000 a day. We have to give that away every day. Makes me feel good, helps me sleep at night, and makes a lot of people happy. All right, that's it. I'm out. Catch me in the Discord. Take it easy.